150 miles northeast of Ilikaka is the beautiful highland town of Fianarantsoa. The old town has cobbled, winding streets and a unique Malagasy style of architecture. We'd come here to catch a train to the eastern coast of Madagascar, the end of our journey.
So the guy says the train is currently running 3 hours late. So we didn't need to get up at 5 o'clock after all.
The train here comes from Switzerland, but it certainly doesn't run on Swiss time.
We've got a train. It's only about 7 hours late. We're on the way.
The train runs on one of the steepest tracks in the world. It descends from more than 3,500 feet down to sea level. And along its 100 miles, there are 48 tunnels and 67 bridges. But this is more than just a passenger train.
There's a lot of Malagasy travelling on the train. They're using it just to get around, but crucially, they're also using it to trade.
The daily train service provides a vital economic link between the highlands and the eastern coast of Madagascar. For most people along this line, the train is their main link with the outside world. The role this railway plays in protecting the environment became clearer as we headed further down the line.
We're now about halfway through our journey. It's taken us about 5 hours to get here. And the landscape is incredible. The vegetation, everywhere you look, green, all different shades of green. Our light is the only light here. We've just come back to our carriage and we can see there's no lights on the train, but there's also no lights in the village where we are. And this is the reality across most of the country. Most of Madagascar doesn't have electricity.
Despite the lack of power or lights, nothing seemed to stop the relentless bustle of trade.
This is a kind of cake, Malagasy cake.
It's a slightly Dickensian scene inside this carriage, with everybody lit by candlelight.
The last 4 hours of the journey were spent in almost total darkness. Just us, the mosquitoes, and the smell of urine.
Oh, God, I thought we were never going to get here. We're now on the east coast of Madagascar. We're nearly at the end of our journey. I think we should wait and see what the coastline looks like tomorrow in the daylight.
I'd finally made it to the very edge of Madagascar, more than 1,000 miles along Capricorn, from the plains of South Africa to Manakara, a lazy seaside town with an end-of-the-world feel. It's been a journey full of contrast, drama and surprises, and I've still got a long way to go.
We've crossed Africa, we've crossed Madagascar, we're at the sea, next stop, Australia.